Episode 32, The Slow Walk. Good morning and hello friends, my name is Shashuman Rosh. This episode is for anyone who feels the friction between the life they're living and the walk they're called to. For the brother or sister who knows the commands to love their neighbor but finds the practice awkward, unnatural. If your default setting is solitude and your spirit is nudging you toward connection, this is for you. There's a shift that happens when you start to walk in the spirit. It's not always dramatic. Sometimes it's just learning to walk slower. When I first moved here, my mission was clear: avoid people. My walks with Wiggles were operations in solitude, midnight loops, pre-dawn beach trips where the only footprints were ours. It was me, my thoughts, the dog. I told myself it was for peace, for prayer, and it was, partly, but mostly it was for control. My comfort was the compass. I don't know when the turn began. Maybe it was the spirit's quiet pressure against the walls I'd built, but slowly, the walks changed, the hours shifted, the route opened up, and people stopped being part of the scenery. They became individuals. The mother and son by the bus stop, the tired guy at the smoke shop, the mechanics at the garage, carrying the weight of other people's broken days, the family running the rental counter, all paperwork and patience, the old woman whose face lights up at my dog, telling me about her Great Danes, forgetting she told me yesterday, the neighbor who always, every single time, steps out to ask, "She's such a nice dog, what is her name?" These aren't accidents anymore, they are divine appointments. This, I am learning, is the practical outworking of a verse that used to feel abstract. Walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. Galatians 5:16. My flesh desired isolation, a smooth, uninterrupted life, a world that didn't interfere with my own inner noise. The Spirit's path is different. It is relational, it is interruptible. Walking in the Spirit means slowing your pace enough to see the image of God in the person right in front of you. It means trading efficiency for empathy. It's letting your prayer time become less about your checklist and more about their name. The mother's worry, the mechanic's frustration, the old woman's loneliness. Paul lists the fruit of this walk: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control. Galatians 5:22-23. I used to think of these as inner qualities to grow in private. Now I see them as currency to spend in public. Patience is hearing the same story about a dog for the 10th time. Kindness is remembering the mechanic's name. Love is seeing the person, not their problem. This isn't my natural state. My default is still the silent passing glance, but the command leaves no room for debate. Do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves. Let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. Philippians 2:3-4. Humility isn't thinking less of yourself, it's thinking of yourself less. So now, I watch. I listen. And sometimes, prompted by a nudge I can't explain, a word is given. A simple, "Thank you for what you do." "I'll pray for your son." Sometimes it lands in the moment, a softening in the eyes, a sigh of relief. Other times, days later, they'll repeat my own words back to me, a sign the seed took root. This is the golden rule, moving from theory to pavement. So whatever you wish that others would do to you, do also to them. Matthew 7:12. It's recognizing that these small, intentional acts of seeing another human carry more weight in heaven than any solitary pursuit of personal comfort ever could. My walks are no longer just exercise. They are reconnaissance missions for the kingdom. Every face is a story. Every name is a prayer. Every brief shared moment is a stitch in the fabric of a community I'm finally letting myself belong to. The fruit isn't in the grand gesture, it's in the slowed down step. The remembered name, the moment of shared grace on a hot sidewalk. This is what it means to keep in step with the Spirit, one person at a time. Walk in the light you've been given. You can find my writing at shashumanrosh.com. On social media, I'm at shashumanrosh, and I am shashumanrosh. Scripture references: Galatians 5:16, Galatians 5:22-23, Philippians 2:3-4, Matthew 7:12. Peace and blessings, fam, and I'm out. That is all, and thank you for listening.